Hey guys, what's going on? F1 Pawn here, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we did manage to do technically four runs of Slay the Spire. One with the Berserker, obviously, and one with the Silent. I believe it's, right, Ironclad, my bad. For this stream, we're going to be doing two more, or at least that is the intended plan. We'll be going at least until the third act or completion. That is the usual goal with my plays. But depending how long we take is really how far we get. But I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens. We're going to be going standard per usual, and we're going to start with Regent. Heir to the throne of the stars, wields cosmic powers, but his minions do the work. Divine Right. At the start of each combat, gain 3 energy. But yeah, we're going to be playing the Regent this time. Oversized blue creature. I am the future king. Good. You will see me again. Whenever we rest at the rest site, we can raise our max HP by 5, which is pretty decent for what it is. We can gain a card reward and procure 1 potion. Or we can obtain 2 random relics, but we add an additional strike and defend to our deck. I'm probably going to go with a large capsule just to see what funny things we can get up to. So, yeah, let's do it. Another strike and defend, but in turn, we get the Prayer Wheel, where normal enemies drop an additional card reward, which is really nice. And the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. That's pretty nice for what it is. Alright, so I think it's in our best interest to hit as many question mark rooms as we can. We'll wait until the second half of the area to get an elite if we can. So I'm thinking we want to go to the left side here. And specifically, we should probably hit up a shop, so we're going to go this way. Get to that elite there. Go this way. And then we got to decide whether we want to go this way or this way, so, If we want to get some quick mysteries, I think we go this path. Alternatively, we can take more minions, because we do get 2 card rewards instead of 1. So it wouldn't hurt to early on get as many minions as possible, or enemies as possible. I'm probably going to cut it off by 1, and we'll just go this way instead. And from there, we can then go to the campfire, go all the way through. And depending how we feel, we can go to the campfire, or we can go for something else, but I think the campfire into the shop is really good. So yeah, that's going to be our battle plan. Let's do it. Alright, this enemy intends to attack for 4 damage. We can use Falling Star to apply Weaken Vulnerable. This would give us some extra output on our attacks. There we go, just throw out a block there. Alright. Getting some serious early damage in. Let's throw down a Venerate early, just so we get some more in. There we go. Just so we can keep up on our star count. And yeah. So to summarize, the whole gimmick with the Regent is he's got a lot of star ability. And most of his cards are involving, like, stars and using stars into fighting. There is other means to deal damage, but stars are the core mechanics starting out, if you will. Okay, I should probably do Falling Star here and just nuke him. There we go. Easy peasy. We get Fish Oil, which gains strength and whatnot, or strength and dex, which is a good early game grab. Reflect. Gain 17 block. Blocked attack damage is reflected to your attacker this turn. This could be really wild. Whenever you spend or gain energy, deal 3 damage to all enemies. This is good if you have a lot of star draw. We don't have that a lot currently, but it could be good. Although, I think Reflect is going to be the best out of the lot. Because we're going to get some serious block with it, and if we get a ton of star draw, we can actually make this really powerful. Let's see, what about this? Terraforming gains 6 Vigor, Crescent Spear, or Glitter Stream. I'm going to go with the Crescent Spear. This is just good early game damage. And for the more stars we have, the better damage it's going to do. Although, alternatively, we could do Terraforming. It is a good early amount of damage boost, which could help push things over the edge. And, well, it wouldn't do enough, I don't think. I think Crescent Spear has the better potential here, so we're going to go with that. Let's go for another. Alright, it's now this boy. We immediately get Reflect, so this is going to deal 12 damage back to the guy. We'll do 2 strikes. There we go. And this will just do 12 damage back, which is great. I'll throw down another block and throw down another strike and block. There we go. I got 3 blocks, and yeah, I only got 1 attack out that, so can't be helped. I think, yeah, we can do 18 damage, which is just enough to kill. There we go. We get a Dex Potion, which gives us extra dexterity in a combat, which will save us in a pinch. Charge. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile to transform into minion strikes. This is probably going to be a good tool for us. So I'm actually going to take charge here. What about this? Deal 9 damage to all enemy... Well, if this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, it is exhausted. Okay. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 9 strength. But it does cost 3 star, which is a bit of an issue, so hold on. Let's see what else I have. I have Convergence, Glow, and Orbit. Orbit is a very powerful tool, but we can't really utilize it as much right now. Rather, I'm probably going to need more card draw at the moment, if I were to take it. Because Orbit, if you cheapen it, or you upgrade it, you can actually get it for cheaper, which is a really good way to get energy if you play a lot of cards. Currently, we don't have any cheap ways to get more cards out, but we do have a means of making that happen. So I'm going to go with Charge here, and I'm going to go with Orbit. This is probably going to be the... It's going to be a very interesting deck, to say the least. I got nothing good. That is a bit of a bummer. Damn, that is really unfortunate. Alright, I guess... And of course I do know... Alright, I'm gonna have to just weaken him here. I've got 1 energy left, so... I can do 12 damage here. That's good enough. At least I'm doing a lot of damage. That's the good thing. Alright. If I use Charge, I can swap some stuff here for more. I should probably get energy. No, I should probably block here. No, I can actually kill here. So let me just use Charge here. Let's get rid of a Defend and Strike here. There we go. And I guess, yeah, no, let's not push the agenda here. There we go. We'll just take the 3 damage, it's fine. And we get some minion strikes out of it, so that's nice. But we do need more, to say the least. Yeah, I definitely need more. At least a minion strike's coming in handy. It'll shorten my deck at least, if I get more. Okay, Cosmic Indifference, Glitter Stream, and Solar Strike. Solar Strike is good for getting damage out early, but I think there's better out there. Let's see. Bundle of Joy. That could be funny, to be fair. Just add 3 random colorless cards. Yeah, there's not many, I'm not getting a lot of star draw, really. Cosmic Indifference would probably go really well here, because we can get rid of our defense and just prioritize drawing from our... can draw Venerate, I suppose, with Cosmic Indifference. It's a good block. Solar Strike would give us the energy as well, so it really just comes down to personal choice here. I'm going to ignore Bundle of Joy and that Glitter Stream and all that. I'm going to go with the Solar Strike here. Yeah, we just need to get rid of more of we just need to get rid of the strikes and whatnot. We're going to go with Solar Strike. Well, no, let's go with the card swap. Cosmic Indifference goes hard. Alright. Ooh, hello. This book is encrusted with blood, so you find this manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? We can increase damage by 2, we can increase block by 2, or we can get card draw of 2 for the first round. Increasing the block would be a decent choice. This would probably go really well with our Reflect. We could also do it on Cosmic Indifference, because that's just going to give us more block. I think if we want to play it safe, we should probably go with Cosmic Indifference and getting that. Yes, we could do card draw, but I think card draw isn't going to be an issue for us long term, so we just want to prioritize survival right now. Alright, we go here. Ah, it's these boys. These guys are going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. To be fair, though, I think I can just nuke one of them almost immediately. So we're going to take you out. There we go. If I throw down a defend here, and then I weaken one of you, that should allow me to block everything. There you go. Alright. I am going to need more, Oh. They really boned me there, huh? Well, I guess they will get the 5 damage out on me, but that's fine. Hey, Cosmic Indifference, just what we needed. Okay. Reflect would give us, or deal out 3 damage, but we don't actually have the energy for it, so... let's do 12 damage, get rid of 2 of them, I suppose. Or get rid of one of them, I guess. And we want to Cosmic Indifference here. Keep a strike, I guess, for now. Just so we have the block going for us. It's a good start. And, hey. Okay, that's a bummer. I guess I'm taking another 5 damage. That is really unfortunate. Ah well, we're doing the best that we can given our current deck. We just don't have enough star draw. That's really the only thing. And we should be able to take him out pretty easily here. There we go. Okay. we got another Solar Strike, and let's see. You play 5 or more cards in a turn, draw 1 card at the start of your next turn. That could be really good going out. Another charge would get us clearing our deck really quickly, but I don't think that's the play. I guess technically I could do it, but... yeah, the only difference between Charge and Charge Plus is upgrading minion strikes, but yeah. Honestly, we just need more Star Draw. Yeah, let's go with Solar Strike here, and what else? I guess a Power wouldn't hurt. Getting more cards on our next turn would help. And if I'm doing what I think I'm doing, I'm probably going to get a lot of card draw coming in. Yeah, let's do this. I have a weird feeling that it's going to be handy. Alright, I'm confident I can keep going, so we should upgrade something here. What we need most is probably upgrading these, but every 4 cards we can gain energy. And considering most of ours is 1 energy, we could technically play this and get a lot out of it. But at the same time, I think it's just better we go with Solar Strike and get some extra energy. Venerate is also an option, but this does damage as well. Then there's this, which does more damage. This gets more block. Yeah, I just need more stars, that's all. Let's go with Orbit, just so we're getting more energy. I think that's the play. We'll, if we have enough HP, we'll probably use it. Okay, so we want to use Reflect here. Solar Strike, Strike. That's gonna reflect 8 damage against him. There we go. We will use Venerate. We'll take Cosmic Indifference to get Reflect back up. And Strike. That way we can use Cosmic Indifference once again. Or rather, Reflect anyways. We use this again. There we go. Orbit. And Defend. And now we're going to get 1 energy every turn, and we'll be able to block. So the core is definitely going to be Reflect here to play into Offense. I'm going to hurt quite a bit here if I don't do something. There's not much I can do, huh? Alright, well, this is the most I can do. Yeah, that's the most I can do. Damn. 13 damage, that sucks, but can't be helped. 12, okay. So, I guess 2 defense here, and I'll do a charge. Start getting rid of defense and strikes to get minion strikes instead. And yeah, I just do another strike here. There we go. And a minion strike should do enough. Alright, minion strike. Minion strike. There we go. Alright, what we got? We've got Bulwark, Radiate, and Foregone Conclusion. Radiate would go really hard if we generate enough star, but we don't have that going for us yet. Gather Light would be a perfect tool for us to grab right now, because upgrading it will, well, it'll only give us block, but it's still better. I guess Solar Strike would probably be a way to go as well. I guess another Solar Strike wouldn't hurt. We'll grab that. And what else? Next turn, put 2 cards from your draw pile into your hand. That could actually go really well. Especially if I specifically draw out Reflect or Orbit or anything like that. And it upgrades to 3 instead, if we do that. Or I do Radiates. Radiate's good long term, so we grab that. Okay, so we're getting a lot of cards early on now. We have to get rid of something, though. Okay, let's activate Orbit here. And then we'll do Radiate here. There we go. I would use this, but it's probably better I just use Defend. Why not? Alright, he's going to attack now. Thankfully, we do have a Cosmic Indifference. Do we have anything in our discard pile? We can draw out a Radiate again. We'll do a Solar Strike, and I'll throw down a Defend. Display it safe. Now, if I can get more of those, if I can get more orbits, that would infinitely scale, so that's good. Okay, we are going to go with Reflect, Venerate, Strike, Radiate, and Block, just to keep scaling the orbits. And then we just Crescent Spear, don't we? What do we got in here? We don't want to stack those, so I guess just do this. We get the kill anyway, so it's good. Here we go. Alright, what else? Another Crescent Spear. We got Stardust. Deal 5 damage to random enemy X times. That's good, but not good enough for now. Alignment would give us the energy that we need, but it does cost 2 stars to actually do. And currently we are lacking in star gain. I could do another Solar Strike and just sack Venerate just for Solar Strikes and upgrade those. We've already got 2 though, so we don't need more. Do we need energy? I don't think we do. I think we're actually, well, yeah, no, energy is going to be fine because we're going to be using Orbit to get those energies. Alignment is just sort of like a buffer, and we don't need that. Stardust, on the other hand, could be handy, but we don't have enough star gain to actually warrant grabbing it. We're better off just stacking for Crescent Spear. Well, actually, this scales differently. To be fair, we could also just stack into Radiate, which stacks into the gained star energy, so... And this uses up our Stardust, or star energy anyways. I'll grab this because we can nuke enemies with it. Alright, we go here. What are we looking at? We've got a Petrified Toad. At the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. Nice. That is good damage. Now, do I really want to fight an elite? I need to get to the shop anyways, so it's probably best that I do this. So, do I need a heal? I can heal 22 HP if I want to play it safe, or I can smith. I should probably play it safe and get the heal. Yes, I could smith, but I think it's better I take the heal. Ah, it's this boy again. Okay, so this guy has a annoying quirk, if you will. He's going to be a pain to deal with, but it could be worse. I should be able to take him out if I do enough damage, so... Okay, Stardust would do 15, which is not what we need right now. Alright, that's good. Alright, now he's going to start doing 25 damage to us every single time. So what we want to do is we want to reflect here. What's in our deck? 2 strikes. Let's do charge here. We're going to get rid of a defend and a strike. We will reflect, hail do dots, venerate, and that'll just prep us for next turn. But dealing 17 damage is in return is good enough to start with. Alrighty. Let's throw down 2 minion strikes just to get some more cards. I can weaken him with Falling Star, I suppose. There we go. I can do 8 damage, technically more. 15. 12. Okay, I can get the kill. Okay, good. That was actually pretty easy. Good. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's good early game. Nice. And we get 3 cards that we can choose from. Foregone Conclusion would allow for early game prep, so I'm probably going to go with that. But we're definitely going to have to remove some strikes and whatnot if we want to survive. Okay, this guy is going to buff. Let's first do Foregone Conclusion. We are going to use a Defend to prep. And I guess a Venerate to play it safe. We'll throw the Potion Shaped Rock. I'm going to keep the Attack Potion, though. That's going to play it safe. Okay, they are going to get Strength. This guy is going to Constrict, which is a pain. We want to take Orbit and Charge out immediately. Okay, we are going to activate Orbit. Reflect will give us the defense. This is going to be 17. I guess Charge would be the way to go here. Yes, we'll take some damage, but I think it's a small price to pay. We are going to get rid of a Defend and Strike here. And I guess technically what we can do is we can do Falling Star on this one here. And we should do plenty of damage. There we go. Alright. Minion Strike to guarantee a kill. Minion Strike to do damage. I can do more Solar Strikes here. Radiate would do 6 damage, this would do 10. Crescent Spear, though. There we go. Done. Nice. Okay, so we're starting to build something. Shining Strike. Deal 8 damage, gain 2 energy, put this on top of your draw pile. Ooh. Gain 7 block, add 1 random colorless card to your hand. I'm going to go with Shining Strike here, which is just a slightly better version of the... It's basically a slightly better version than Solar Strike, but we do need these Shining Strikes here. Cloak of Stars would give us some extra block at the free cost of nothing, if we can get more card draw. Well, if we can get more stars. But, yeah, no, I think we skip this one. Photon Cut is just a bit too much. Alright. Hidden Cache is a perfect tool to grab. But I think we're going to go with the Bread. At the start of your turn, lose 2 energy, but at the start of all other turns, gain 1 energy. So we won't have that much energy starting out, but later on, we get better as time goes on. But will I be able to afford Hidden Cache otherwise? Because Hidden Cache is really good. Shining Strike is really good as well, to be fair. This would give us the energy gain that we need, and Hidden Gem goes hard as well, huh? Let's see. Let's see, card draws, we probably should remove a card. That is a given. How many cards? We got 5 strikes, 5 defense, right? So if we abandon the idea of getting card removal, let's see what else we can get. So if we were to grab the hidden gem, we could have a random card replay twice over, which goes really well. That would basically allow it to play 2 more times, which can do some ridiculous things. And technically upgraded, it upgrades to replay 3 times as well. So playing this is absolutely fantastic. I think we grab the hidden gem, without a question of a doubt. This will just help us long term. We should probably grab the Shining Strike and Hidden Cache. Yeah, we grab these. Yes, we screw ourselves over with more cards, but I think this is going to be a top-heavy deck, where we need a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's focus on the guy in the back, I guess. And I'll just reflect here. I should be able to take this guy out without needing to use a potion-shaped rock, but if I do need to, I will. It does look like I'm going to need to, but I will use Foregone Conclusion here. Yep, we'll just use this. There we go. And we get to draw 2 cards out of our deck. We're going to go with Hidden Gem and... well, yeah, Hidden Gem and Shining Strike, maybe? Or do we do double Shining Strike here? I think double Shining Strike goes really well. We'll take those. It's a bit of an aggressive play, but I think it works in our favor here. And then we will put the Reflect back on. I guess I'll down this while I'm at it. Yeah, let's Stardust. Here we go. Done. Save us the trouble. Whenever you create a card... nope, we don't create cards, so kind of pointless to us right now. We did need another orbit, so we're just going to grab the orbit. The orbits will start to stack upon one another, and it will get ridiculous, so getting those grabbed and upgraded is actually probably the play. So we're just going to upgrade the other orbit here, and we'll go here. And if we can get more card draw, that will be even better. Alright, it's looking like we're going to have a bit of a pain of a fight here. Let's start by... how do we want to do this? I guess Stardust would do a lot of damage. So we probably want to use that if we can. This would do 14 damage currently. This does 8, so that's 16. So that's 30? That would do 30 damage to somebody. That's assuming I give up on the defense and just go all offense. You know what? And why not? And I can just throw this and only take 8 damage. There we go. That's one of the 3 enemies dealt with. Oof, okay, so we got double Shining Strike here. We can use Radiate to do some serious damage here. If I'm willing to take another 8, I could potentially go hard here. I'm really tempted, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do it. Then we can chant the hidden gem here. And let's see, what got the upgrade? Or repeat? I don't know. No matter. We can... we'll do this and then radiate. There we go. We're going to take a bit of damage, but it's fine. We'll just tank through it. Okay, now it's this guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna suffer quite a bit here, so I should probably play a defensive card here. Not the smartest play, but whatever. We only got so much out of it. Okay, it's now their turn to buff, it seems. What do we got here? We're gonna use Foregone Conclusion here. There we go. We've got 10 stars now, so we're doing quite well on that front. He's going to do 10 damage, so I guess we'll Orbit and Reflect here. This will allow us to get some more energy. There we go. We can block here. Let's throw down a... Ooh, we got Solar Strike, which has replay. So we can actually do some damage here. There we go. That replay goes hard. Alright, we've got another Orbit here. We are going to take damage no matter what, so it is unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. We should be able to kill here, though, I think. Ooh, So that's going to deal 15 damage. So I will survive with 1 HP. Let's throw down a charge just to reduce down the deck a bit. Okay, it's not exactly ideal, but we're doing the best that we can. Alright, 1 HP. We've now seriously got to nuke him down. Alright. Alright, weak and vulnerable. Strike, strike. Hidden cache. And we can't really do much here, so I just guess throw defend there. We can't really do much with it, so... Let's just nuke this guy down, I guess. Or hope for it. Ooh. Yeah, no, we're boned. Damn it. Yeah, it's a GG. I just had too many cards. Well, that's a run killer, but hey. We did the best that we could. Alright. So, here's what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to, well, I'll just read this. Why not? A young explorer, unlatched from the forbidden grimoire, magics from another time and place explode outward as weightless dark smoke overwhelms this curious one. She gains the understanding of life and death, but at a cost her skin, hair, and organs rapidly rot away as her soul is forcibly bound into the locket in her pocket. The grimoire whispers, "If I die, you die." And the Necrobinder exists as a playable character. I am obviously not satisfied with our run, so I am going to be playing the Regent once again. We're going to try that again. So yeah, we'll just go after this and just keep going. Let's see. Yep, again. We can choose one of 2 colorless cards to add to our deck. We can lose all gold and choose 1 of 2 packs to add to our deck. Or we can upgrade a card. Out of the deck, we probably want the 1 to 2 colorless cards. But we could lose the gold and get 2 packs. I'm going to go with the lead paperweight here. Alright, we get the Thrumming Hatchet or the Stratagem. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card from it to put into your hand. This actually probably goes really well. We're going to take the Stratagem. Alright, let's do this again. We got the same boss, same outcome, just basically gotta lock in and actually win. Because we don't have that relic that gives us extra cards, we're gonna have to improvise on where we go next, so... I think we want to... Yeah, let's prioritize just going to 1, like we did before. But let's see if we can't get a campfire before it. So I guess this way, we want to go here. We can decide then if we want to go for another campfire or to challenge the elites. And if we do challenge the elite, we can either go along here. We'll probably go here. And I wager it might be better... Well, it really just depends on order. I mean, we could either go this way or this way. Either that, or we split off and go this way, all the way down, and we can decide whether we go this way or this way. But, yeah, I think that's the order. Alright, let's do it. But yeah, Stratagem probably is going to help us quite a bit here. Falling Star. There we go. Alright. Round 2. Hopefully we get to Act 3 this time. Whenever you shuffle... Yep. We take this. We'll Venerate and Strike. We just need a good run. That's all it comes down to. But yes, we can choose whatever we want here. Probably going to go with Falling Star here. This will deal 9 and 18. There we go. But yeah, Stratagem's going to help quite a bit. Perfect. Hidden Cache. That's exactly what we wanted. There we go. We're starting to get something good. Ooh. We can either obtain the Sword of Stone or dive into water. I personally believe the dive into water is better, but you can take the Sword of Stone because it does have unique powers. But I'm going to take the gold. The gold is just better in my opinion. Considering you have to fight 5 elites, it's quite difficult to manage. There we go. Alright, 7 energy. Or 7 damage, rather. We'll Stratagem here. I guess block and Hidden Cache to start with. That'll give us even more stars to work with. The Hidden Caches are definitely going to be playing a good part in this combat. Alright, we do this. That's going to do 6 damage, done. There we go. Alright. Know Thy Place, Kingly Kick, or Glitter Stream? The Kingly Kick could actually go pretty hard, especially if I keep drawing it. With Stratagem, it actually goes really well. And if I pair it with Know Thy Place or something, that could actually go really well with our build. I'm going to go with Kingly Kick. It seems like an odd choice, but I kind of want to try it. Alright, choose 2 of 8 random common cards to add to your deck. I think we go with the Gorge here. And we choose 2 cards. Let's go with Cosmic Indifference here. And we should go with Cloak of Stars, considering we have a lot of, star draw currently. I'm confident we can smith without complaint. If I upgrade, I'd get extra damage with the Kingly Kick. I don't really need it right now. Hidden Cache would get us more energy. Stratagem would be for free if we upgrade it, which is probably the right choice. Focus Stars would give us more block. This would give us more damage. Yeah, let's go with Stratagem. That's just going to make this free, so whenever we get the card, then we basically go ham. Depending how I feel, I'll probably go for the Elite, but I think I can handle it, but we'll see. Let's take you out. And there we go. We get some extra stars next turn. Hidden Cache goes hard like that. Ah, the Kingly Kick. Nice. That is just a kill if I were to use it on one of them. Actually, you know what? Nearly a kill, but yeah. I think I was a bit hasty there, but that is kind of funny that you can just do that. Free Stratagem will guarantee the kill here. Cosmic to Kingly Kick and block. Okay, so we got a killer card. Let's throw down a Hidden Cache here, and then just boom. There we go. Okay, so the Kingly Kick might be the way forward. Glow. Glow would give us some extra card draw, which I think we could use, so we're just gonna grab that. And I think we take out the Elite here. I think I'm strong enough. Keyword think. Okay, I'm gonna need to Cloak of Stars here. In cache and just attack here. There's not much I can do here. Didn't get any good block cards. What we do here is we Falling Star. And you know what? Cosmic, and we're going to go with the Falling Star yet again. And I think we can get one block out. Yeah, this will guarantee the block, and then we just get more energy. And then we can make him weak and vulnerable yet again. Alright. He's now doing 18, but if I do Falling Star, that's 24. I can weaken him here. I do this gives us 36, which isn't exactly what I'm hoping for. What do we get here? 2 defends, that'll have to do. We can get the Kingly Kick later. In fact, I can actually draw it right now, now I think about it, and just get it for 2 energy this time. There we go. That is 3 energy, though. There we go. Sucks, but can't be helped. Okay, hopefully I can get the Kingly Kick now. Hey, Kingly Kick. Ow. Oh. I'm gonna need to do down this then. Okay, so that's 24 damage. That hurts, but can't be helped. I'm gonna have to heal next campsite. Just casually kick. There we go. Done. Okay, so it's specifically card draw that I can't do it. Okay, so let's see. Crush Under, Astral Pulse, or Monarch's Gaze. Monarch's Gaze is good if we have a lot of attacks going for us, but we have a hard damage output. I think we ignore Monarch's Gaze this time, or at least for this one. Crush Under, however, is probably the way... Well, no, actually, Astral Pulse is actually the choice here. We actually get more damage output out of it, so there you go. We are going to rest here. This just gives us more energy to work with. So, yeah. We go here. We get Permafrost. We gain 6 block anytime we use a power. Nice. And now we gotta choose where we want to go. Well, after this. Do I want the egg? It is free damage, to be fair. But it is a card that I don't need. I'm gonna go with the egg. The egg is always fun to grab. I probably won't hatch it this act, but I'll probably hatch it the next act. Alright. We'll start with Falling Star here. Defend, Hidden Cache. Throw some attacks. That'll have to do. Alright. Astral Pulse deals 4 damage, or rather 14 damage to him. Let's get some card draw going. Well, let's just block it up. Astral Pulse for damage. Nothing too crazy. Alright. Book of Stars, just to guarantee the block. Cosmic Indifference to draw out the Falling Star for next turn. Because we're going to be spending some energy here. Alright, Kingly Kick here. Let's get the Hidden Cache, I guess. Kingly Kick, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got a weird combo going. A weird one, but functional. And do I want more card draw? Glow could be the play. It would give us more stars. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright, now we go for this boy. Ah, it's you. You're gonna be a pain. But thankfully I got the Kingly Kick immediately, so there you go. I'll throw down another Astral Pulse just to get it set up. And yeah, let's do this. Alright. Stratagem for free. I think I drink this. Just guarantee to block. And we'll Hidden Cache so that we get more energy. We'll focus on getting the energy here, just for the sake of blocking it, and just go for the damage here. Because now he's only going to be focused on doing more. Cosmic Indifference to get the Kingly Kick again. If we... we can't get it yet, but I can do some prep here. So I'm going to do Venerate here, throw down an attack, and then we Kingly Kick him next. Alright, guarantee the kill here. And that just leaves all his minions. So 7, 6, so technically this becomes 9, so 10, 16. 1 second. Alright, anyways, 1 second. Apologies for that. Like stuff, you know how it be. Alright, but yeah, no, it's looking like I'm gonna have to weaken these guys to some extent. I should probably focus on the... Yeah, so if I do 7 on 1, that can bring them down to 13. And if I get specifically... If I specifically get the Astral Pulse, I can technically deal with most of them. So we do this, and next turn I'll be able to immediately draw Astral Pulse because of the stratagem. And we can just nuke the lot. So we take Astral Pulse specifically, we get the Kingly Kick for free. There we go. And I'll just throw down a Kingly Kick here. I can't do the Falling Star, but I can definitely block to try and protect our... Well, we can't... Yeah, we take... Oh yeah, no, the Infection actually blocks with the shield, so that's good. Alrighty. And then we guarantee kill. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, we get the Cloak Clasp. At the end of our turn, we gain 1 block for each card in your hand. The more cards we have, the better. And that is another Kingly Kick, which we don't need more of. I'm just gonna go with... Do we want more energy? Honestly, I think this is a choice that we need to get rid of Venerate and then just focus hard into Hidden Cache. Because at this point, we don't need more. So we're just going to get the Hidden Cache, and then next shop we get, then we're going to go from there. Hello, it's you. Okay. I do not have any blocks, so I'm just going to have to go hard here. Blame for you, I guess, because you're going to debuff me significantly. Yep, take the damage. Okay. Astral Pulse for 9. Let's actually get the glow going. We can do this to nerf the damage. We then throw down Cosmic Indifference, so that way we can pull another Falling Star. And I guess we do Astral Pulse, just for extra damage. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Cloak Clasp is, or the Cloak Clasp is going to help get our get us some extra block in a pinch. Okay, we do Cloak of Stars here, that's going to reduce it. And then we just do Falling Star here. And we should be fine. Yep. Alright. What do we want to draw immediately? He's going to do 11. We do not want to do Kingly Kick specifically. We actually want to draw that naturally or through Cosmic Indifference, because that otherwise it doesn't work as intended. We're just going to double block here, and there we go. Alright. Kingly Kick is available if we so desire. I'm actually going to do Kingly Kick into Cosmic Indifference. That way we can get Kingly Kick yet again. And there we go, we got our combo of sorts. It's just going to get cheaper and cheaper every time we use it, or draw it, really. Crescent Spear, nope. No to Celestial Might, and no to Hidden Cache. Okay, we've got a weird build going on. It's probably going to be good. We're going to go with the solo quest, just to get us a whole bunch of gold for next act. I think that's the play here. Yes, we're going to take some damage, but we can just rest it up and hope like hell we actually get the win here. I think we'll be able to be good now. Alright, we got the Kingly Kick early. That's going to help long term. But I think what we do here is we just... Oh, we managed to get the block out. Okay. Oh, right, because of the Venerable's Tea set, right. I mean, there's no reason to not get the Kingly Kick out, so let's do that. And we just managed to block everything except 1 damage. Alrighty. Stratagem. We can throw down a glow here if we want, but I think defend... Well, we're not going to defend for a lot, that's for sure, but... We can do glow and just get 6 block because of this. Astral Pulse would do 14 damage, which is tempting. And then we'll just do this. Not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Okay, now he's thrown down weak. Okay. Let's try and get rid of you. Alright, we're going to throw down the Kingly Kick just to get that back into our deck. We got 8 block. Not a lot, but it'll have to do. Oof, pain. We should get the kill on one of them at least. I think what we need most right now is... We don't need to block, but we can definitely do with another Cosmic Indifference. This will help with dishing out damage. Alright, so Kingly Kick into Cosmic Indifference. And that should be a good starter. And then we can get another Kingly Kick here to nuke this boy. We can't really do much here aside from defend, so I'm just going to play it safe. Defend and attack. So we take 10 extra damage. We'll at least take this guy out, which is going to leave this guy vulnerable. Okay, we are going to Hidden Cache here. We should glow, so that way we can throw down a weaken on this boy to at least preserve some of our health. If we use this, we're only going to get 3 block. If I use this, we'll get 6. It's good enough for me. Alright. Alright, it's just these two now. Well, I gotta just take these guys out as much as I can anyways. We don't take the Kingly Kick here, but we take Cosmic Indifference. Ooh, perhaps I should have taken the Cosmic Indifference, my bad. Ah, well. Might die here again. That was a misplay on my part. I should have used the Kingly Kick here. Okay, we go with the strike here. We glow. Glow again. We get Falling Star, Cloak of Shields, but nothing that's gonna help, really. So I guess, Falling Star, Astral, that's just gonna have to be it. And I hope I will be able to block next turn. Free Kingly Kick. There we go. Frail's gonna suck. I actually need Falling Star here, I think. Ooh, I don't have enough. Bugger it. Well, that's a bummer. Damn it! Alright, well... Bummer. Okay, so yeah, no. That's another failed run. Okay. Alright, well that's a bummer. Well, I'm not having good streamer luck, it seems. Alright, let's do it one more time. If I fail this run, then definitely gonna have to move on to the other character. Alright. Remove a card from our deck or lose all gold. Remove a... that is not what I wanted, actually. Give up real quick. Yeah, no, that was a mistake on my part. I'm not doing that. I meant to choose the other one. Alright, anyways. Alright, let's try this again. Once again. Hopefully for a success. Okay. Upgrade a card, Niao's Fury, or transform one of your strikes in one of your defense. I'm going to transform. Alright, Reflect and Hegemony. Reflect is actually pretty good. Hegemony. Deal 15 damage, next turn gain 2 energy. That could go hard. And it's these guys again? Seriously? Bloody hell. Alright. Where do I go here? Let's go this way to here. Or if I go this way, I can actually technically go here instead, which will give us more campfires to work with. And if I go this way, I can go here to here. Okay, that'll give us plenty of upgrades and chances at mysteries shops. It's not ideal, but we're gonna have to make it work. I guess Falling Star into Hegemony here is the way to go. Well, it's good enough to start with. We get 2 additional energy on top of that, so that's good. Prophesize Monologue. Whenever you play a card this turn, gain strength. I say we go for energy? No, let's just get the Prophesize. Get some insane card draw early on. Alright, this guy. There we go. Triple our block, okay. We'll go Glow. We're gonna ignore the first elite, I'd say. Or do we risk it for the elites? You know what? Why not? We need to go harder. We need something better. There's another Hegemony. I don't think that's the way forward. Glimmer would probably be the way to go. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each star spent. Draw 3 cards, put 1 card in from your hand on top of your draw pile. This would have been nice with the King's Kick. We're just going to... we go for the removal here? I think this is a removal angle. No, we need Glimmer. Glimmer is just good enough. Alright, let's go. We can transform one of our cards into Peck, enchant 1 with Slither, where when you draw this card, randomize its cost from 0 to 3. Or I can get Toric Toughness. Gain 5 block, gain 5 block for the start of the next 2 turns. I'm tempted to go with Slither, but Peck is really reliable. You know what? Let's do Slither on Prophesize. It'll randomize its cost from 0 to 3, so the 2 is pretty nice. There we go. So whether it becomes useful or not is wholly dependent on gambling. Okay, we will guarantee a kill by doing this. Let's Glimmer here. Put Reflect on top of our draw pile. End our turn. Alright, we get 2 extra energy this turn. Should be handy. Perfect. We can use Reflect immediately here. We'll Venerate, so that way we can Falling Star you. We'll just block here. Alrighty. Alright, 1 cost Prophesize. Nice. We'll just, yeah, let's throw that down. Why not? That's 6 cards. We can Hegemony here. There we go. Nice. We got some insane card draw, potentially. If they gamble on it, but it's fine. But, Reflect away for now. Throw down Defend, Strike, a Venerate. There we go. Alright, so we got something in the... We got something building. It's slow, but I think we can do it. Let's ignore those. I have a weird feeling that we ignore. Alright, it's you again. Lovely. We're just going to immediately Reflect here. We'll go Glimmer here. Let's put... Yeah, we don't need the Strike at the moment, but we can do this to just immediately draw 6 for free. If I Venerate here, I can just Falling Star. Not that we need to, but it's there. Oh, right, technically the damage actually goes to him, so that's good. Glimmer. Put that away, considering it's not that good. I could triple, but there's no need for 12. I get something better? Not really. I'll have to drink this just to keep my HP up high. Alright. God, I'm not getting lucky with damage. God. Okay, Hegemony is coming in. That's good. But I need more, I need to do the Reflect here. Just so I get the Reflect going. Sucks to suck, but can't really do much about it. God, I'm not doing well. Okay. Ow. Yeah, no, this might be the end of me immediately. Okay, Fuck! I needed Hegemony. Could have done the other one. Yeah, no, I'm boned. I'm gonna lose. Damn. I'm gonna lose here. God. Yeah, that's GG. Damn. I'm having a horrible time. Just no luck. Damn, that sucks. Alright, well... I think I could do one more, at least. Once a source of clean water for all the Spire, the underdogs fall into disrepair. Aggressive sea creatures emerge from its depths, making a home in the maze-like passages. Alright, well... That was just a horrible run there. I'm not satisfied. We need to do a better run with the Regent. Why can't I win? Receive this blessing. Yes, thank you, Meow. Put 2 random cards from your discard pile into your hand. Exhaust. Upgrade a card or lose all gold and choose packs. We're just gonna have to go with this. Alright, let's see. We can either get Pale Blue Dot, Guiding Star, and Collision Course, which gives us a bunch of card draw. Or we go with Orbit, Crush Under, and Crescent Spear. We're going to go with the Orbit, Crush Under, and Crescent Spear combo here. Alright, we are now at the underdogs, though. Different, maybe it is the difference that we need. Let's see. What we need is mysteries, so I'm gonna lean into that, so... ideally we want to go this way. Let's go for these 2 question marks. We'll get to a campfire, then we can do another campfire immediately. And then we can do yet another campfire. Let's keep going. We'll make another stop at a campfire. Go to 2 enemies, a final campfire, and then the enemy. So we'll get a lot of upgrades this route, I do believe. This might be the way to go. I'm hoping. Okay. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 1 strength this turn. There we go. That's some serious damage. Nice. We got something going. Something. There we go. Okay. Energy Potion's a good early one. Know Thy Place. Having that would probably be a good way to inflict weak and vulnerable on the enemy. It's better than Falling Star in a way, considering it doesn't cost anything to use, so we're going to grab that. Probably our way forward. Now for you. Okay. There we go. Takes 2 damage, but that's fine. We're just nerfing him. So this is going to need to do 2 attempts to block there, so that way we just defend ourselves. There we go. Okay, he is buffing this turn, so this is a perfect time to use orbits. Then we just kill, I guess. Alrighty. Skill Potion, what else we got? Conversion, Crescent Spear, and Collision Course. I think this is a conversion angle. This will allow us to retain our hand. And honestly, I think the retain might help us. Who knows, though, right? Alright. This guy's gonna buff. Next turn. What does conversions do? Upgrade it anyways. Let's see. Oh, it gives me 2 stars instead. That's basically it. Okay, so we lose 1 energy, but we gain an energy back next turn. Let's do this. We'll converge here, do some damage on top of it. There we go. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. Alrighty. Nerf you. Let's throw down a orbit, a defend, crush under, throw down a skill, why not? There we go, get some extra block going. Alrighty. So, let's see. If I do this, that's 7. So that's 9. So that'd be 10, 16 against this guy, if I were to do this. There we go. And then we just do this. And if we attack him, then we'll take 1 damage. We'll play it safe. We don't want to lose as much health as we have been in the previous runs, like we've been doing. Just guarantee the kill there. There we go. Alright, what we got? Alignment, glow, and know thy place again. We've already got 1, but it wouldn't hurt to have 2. They exhaust anyway, so it's not like it's a huge ordeal. Alignment may be the way forward, just to give us more energy. And it does technically increase the damage of Crescent Spear, so... let's go with the alignment. You never know when you're going to need more energy in a pinch, so I'm actually going to take that play. Lose 14 HP for the Chosen Cheese for max HP, which is not what we want, or this, which I'm going to go with. I think this is still the Cosmic Indifference angle, and we should probably grab a Gather Light to get some block. Alright, it's these two. Lovely. Okay. Crush underfoot. Defend. Strike. I could do more, but I think that's just the best play. Alright. We need to get rid of him now, and then we can focus on you. We Crescent Spear here. Gather Light for the block. If we use Falling Star, we can weaken you, and then we just use Convergence here. There we go. Alrighty. Now we nuke this guy. We can get 2 energy, and then just go ham. And I guess another Convergence wouldn't hurt next turn. But at the same time, I believe we can get a kill if we use Crescent Spear, so we do that. Oh, we need stars for that, though. Thankfully, we do get the energy for it. And I misplayed. Whoops. Oh well. Mistakes happen, I guess. Throw hands. There we go. Done. Alright. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card from your hand. Well, it's not... it's good, but it has a flaw of draining our deck of cards, so probably not the smartest choice to be going with that. Harry would be nice, but we don't really rock Sovereign Blade right now. I think we upgrade here. If we go Crush Under, we can reduce the enemy's strength by a significant margin. If we upgrade Alignment, we get more energy. Upgrade this, reduce our energy costs. I think we go Alignment here, because this gives us just more energy. Or we could just upgrade Gather Light or whatever have you. Convergence Plus is just not strong enough of an angle right now. Let's... I think we need to know thy place. That gives us the weak and vulnerable for free every turn, so that's just good. Ah, it's you guys. Okay. Apply this to you. And then just throw down a hit. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. If we get some more costs, we can start using the energy potion just to give us a bit of a boost. But, yeah, these guys are going to be a pain no matter what we do. Let's do... It costs 2 energy to use alignment, so we do want that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It costs. We have 3 energy here, anyways. So let's do Gather Lights. We'll throw down Falling Star on this guy again. Crush Under, and we'll throw down Defend here. And that's the most that we can do here. So, yeah. At least the Crush Underfoot is going to be weakening these guys a little bit, so that's good. Okay, these guys are going to really start wailing on me. So I'm going to need to start taking them out. Start by getting rid of you. That way you're not buffed. What do we want to pull? We probably want to pull out Crush Under, so we're going to grab that. If we defend here, we'll get 11 block, which is going to have to be enough. I can throw down 2 attacks while I'm at it, just to weaken the enemy. Let's throw down a strike on you, and 1 on you. That'll have to do. It's a bit of a push for energy, but it needs to be done, I think. Just to clear out the enemy. Alright. Crush Under. There we go. We didn't really get much roll here, so we're just going to go with this to get next turn set up. Orbit might not be the play, honestly. It's nice, but we need to weaken the cost. Alright. But we should be able to get the kills here now. Oh, wait, I do get the Orbit anyways. Oh, okay. Okay, so we need to guarantee a kill here. I guess let's guarantee the kill on you. We're going to do 9 damage, which is not enough. So I need to gather... If I venerate into alignment, I can get more energy, which gets me this. If I use Cosmic Indifference here, I can get Crush Under here. I can throw down yet another attack on this guy. It would weaken him just enough. So next turn I will be able to kill 2 more, which will save us. Alright, and then it just leaves that guy in the back, which shouldn't be too hard. Alright, Crush Under, Crescent Spear into Strike, done. God, that was pain. At the start of each boss combat, heal 25 HP. That is good. Genesis. At the start of your turn, gain 2 star. That's actually what we needed. That is going to be our star gain, then. That is actually necessary here. Okay. To upgrade it, we get 1 extra each turn. If we upgrade this, we get more energy. Crush Under is really playing really well for us in the early game. If we can upgrade the amount of damage it does, though, that could actually really go well. Or if we can get repeating, that goes even better. For now, Genesis on its own is going to be good. We just want to reduce card costs, I believe. Yeah, we're going to... Well, it's either we reduce the card cost of Orbit or increase the amount of energy we get from alignment. I think it's an alignment angle, to be quite honest. Get more energy. It never hurts. And we can get another upgrade anyways. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. That's technically good. It would deal more damage with our strikes, which is good. Let's see. I guess let's go for the Orbit upgrade here, just to get more energy. Alrighty. Hey, a merchant. Nice. What do we not need in our deck currently? Let's either lose a Venerate or Defend. I think the Defend is probably the way, because we do have a Cosmic Indifference and Gather Light. So that probably would go hard. Whenever you spend or gain Star, deal 3 damage to all enemies. You know what? I think we take this. Yes, it sacks the whole point, but we need it. Gain 5 strength. At the end of a turn, lose 5 strength, or deal 20 damage. I'm gonna grab this. Just play it safe. Alrighty. What else do we want upgraded? Black Hole upgraded deals more damage by 1 point for every star we gain. Now, ideally we want to get as much star gain as possible when we're using Black Hole, but we can only do so much with it. And it's only when we spend or gain it, specifically. I'm going to go with Crush Under here. This is just going to nerf the enemies significantly more. And we should be good. Alright. We don't need alignment this turn. If we got another turn, it probably would be good. Alas. Hello, hello. We'll just guarantee the strike here. And we could Cosmic Indifference here, but I think we're just going to take the Genesis and go. This will just keep giving us stars, which will help us long term. Alright, know thy place. Rush Underfoot. Conversion. And we could do a strike, but I think I'm going to defend here, just to preserve our HP. The more we preserve, the better. Alright. Falling Star. Orbit. I guess Black Hole while we can. Gather Light. Venerate. 1 damage, but hey, we're doing the best that we can. Now we just gotta nuke this guy really quickly. Otherwise, he is going to really take us out. Yeah, I'll take the damage. This is probably the better choice. Yeah. Alright, there. Okay, so we're doing something good. Another Crush Under would be nice, but I don't think this is to play. We're just going to leave it. Let's keep going. Besides, we're going to heal 25 because of the Pantograph, so that's actually good. Okay, so this guy likes stealing coins. That's going to be a pain. Let's go for the extra block, why not? Okay. Yep, they're stealing money. Let's throw down an alignment here just to get some energy. Genesis, Orbit, Venerate, Cosmic Indifference to get alignment back in our next hand. We take 6 damage, can't be helped. We're now poor. And yeah, we're gonna have to take 6. Damn. We're probably gonna have to heal, actually, now I think about it. We'll take the attack out here. Crush underfoot. Convergence. And if we are unable to kill this guy, then we'll have to just go with it. But we should get 2 damage output there. There we go. And Crescent Spear. Boom. There we go. And let's see. Shining Strike, Crescent Spear, Photon Cuts. Shining Strike would give us 2 energy, and it's something that gets put on top of our draw pile to boot. It's just a better strike, really. Ain't it? I don't think we need more energy. We just need to keep going with what we got currently. Alright. We can either rest or upgrade here. What would we upgrade, if anything? I guess the only thing I can think of would probably be the Genesis, but I think we need a win, so we just need a rest. Let's play it safe. Alright, so this guy isn't as bad, but he can be pretty dangerous if you don't take him out quick enough. Alrighty, Convergence will give us more energy next turn, and it will allow us to preserve our hand, I believe. Yep, it does. Alright. We activate Alignment to get more energy. Genesis, Orbit. Double Defend, Crescent Spear, Strike. And yeah, the more cards we play, the better. Know Thy Place, Rush Underfoot. There we go. We're starting to play our hand ridiculously fast now, so that's good. So something's going well. Cosmic Indifference. We're gonna throw up the. We'll prep the alignments. Okay, they're gonna heal a little bit, heal 15, and they're gonna preserve their Steam Eruption to try and stop us. Weaken. Cosmic Indifference here. I don't need 2 alignments. Ow. We've really got to kill this guy really fast. Alright. I mean, hey, we could just keep nerfing him, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, just keep wailing on him and we should be fine. I just gotta be careful because Steam Eruption will nuke us if we're not careful. Yeah, I really gotta... I'm gonna take some damage here, can't help it. I just need to do my best to take him out as quickly as possible. Now I just need to find ways to spend and gain energy more. Let's throw down Crescent Spear again. There we go. Okay, it's getting to a dangerous amount, but thankfully, we got the kill now. Now I just need to block all this damage. So I think I should be able to get the block out. Nerf him, defend, defend. That's the best I can do. Thankfully, I'll survive the bomb. Whew. Get some gold, liquid memories, and a rare card. Choose a skill in your hand and play it 3 times. Exhaust. Deal 21 damage to all enemies. Fill your hand with debris. Or guards. Transform any number of cards in your hand into minion sacrifice. Exhaust. I think this is a decision to angle. And we can get a whole bunch of card draw, which is what we need, and then we can play a skill in our hand 3 to 5 times. Well, 3 times. So, as long as we got that, we'll get some ridiculous card draw, which would save us in a pinch.
Oh my, what an exotic visitor. Who might you be, sweetie?
I'm no sweetie. Address me with respect, giant thing person.
Where are my manners?
Tazakara tackles with delight. We can obtain 4 wax relics. At the start of our turn, we spend 5 gold to gain energy. Or we can upgrade 4 cards. I think the upgrade is just the way to go. Alright, we are going to upgrade Genesis. Decisions. Let's upgrade Cosmic Indifference to get some more block. And I guess Crescent Spear, so that way we deal even more damage with it. There we go. Let's go. As for where we go, I think we are going to go along here. We want to go here to here. There we go. As for where we go next, it's our choice between going here and splitting off to get more campfires or more mysteries. I think we go for the campfires, though. Do we think we can take an elite? I don't know. So we're going to go this way, and we'll decide whether we go here or here. And we'll probably finish off by going to a shop, campfire, and then the crab. It's probably the smartest choice that we can do. Alrighty. We won't be able to use decisions just yet, but soon I'll be able to play this, and then I can play something for free whenever I need it. Okay. Didn't get lucky on that card draw. Taking some damage, but can't be helped. I'm losing Black Hole if I let him go. Okay. So we definitely don't want him to leave, ideally. Alrighty. He is currently weak, but he'll get removed. Receives 50% less damage from attack. He'll attack the damage 5 times the stun. Okay. We play that. We draw decisions next turn. Crush under. Reduce. Get some more block. That'll have to do. Alright. We can play a card 3 times if we so desire. Let's do this to start. We are going to choose one of these 3, or one of these lot to choose. I mean, we can just get a whole bunch of energy, I guess. Or we can get a whole bunch of energy next turn. I think this is an energy this turn sort of thing. There we go. That's 12 energy. slam him with this. Get a Venerate, Gather Light, Convergence. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. Defend. He's going to try and escape this turn now. But we should be able to kill. No, we won't. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. We're going to have to do this. We'll draw the Crescent Spear to get rid of this. There we go. Believe it or not, we do actually need the Black Hole, so we're going to keep that. Alright. We got another upgraded Crescent Spear, and we got an upgraded Gather Lights. Upgraded Gather Light's probably going to be better for us in the long term. So we're going to take that real quick. There we go. It'll just help defend us, if need be. Alright. And we're just going to defend here, just to play it safe. We will be able to take these guys out relatively easily, but of course these guys have stacking strength, so that's always going to be an issue. Throw down an alignment here. Throw down Genesis. Defend. Crush Underfoot. There we go. Ow. Take a little bit of damage. Can't be helped. Alrighty. Crescent Spear isn't actually going to help us quite a bit here. Well, it's not going to help us in general, so we actually just want to... We want to play 3 attacks against one of them, because we're only going to do 18 damage at most. So, let's at least guarantee one of them's going down. Alright, so we will take 4 damage, but can't be helped. Alrighty. Gather Lights. Defend. Vergence. We'll nerf you, I guess, and throw a hit. That's the most that we can do. Alright. Finally, Black Hole. Alright, let's throw down decisions. And let's see. Gather Light Plus would probably get us quite a bit, but we probably want to do conversions here. This will just give us more energy, really crazy. There we go. What do we got? Photon? Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Alright, we're going to right or left? Right is probably best, yep. Alrighty. Okay, he's going to summon a monster. He is going to be a pain. Okay, so we are going to want to Crush Underfoot, Crescent Spear, and we're actually going to Cosmic into Crescent Spear, because that's actually going to help us deal with the enemy here. Yep. Alright. Let's, Know Thy Place. Orbits. Get rid of you completely. Block. And that'll have to be it. Right, he resummons, though. That's the issue. Okay. We're going to need to Black Hole, Gather Light, Defend, Strike. We just need to really whittle this guy down as much as we can. Otherwise, he's just going to buff into Oblivion and we're done. Okay. We'll alignment here. Gather Light, Defend, Strike, That's just going to have to be it. We're going to take a lot of damage, but we have to take this guy out. Otherwise, we're boned. Oh, no. We might be boned. Ah, bugger. Okay. Okay, we really gotta take these guys down. Oh, no. Oh, no. We might die here. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. We're booned. We're boned. So 9, 18... Yeah, no, we're... Well, actually, no. We do this. Now we can take this guy out. Cosmic Indifference, so that way we can get some more, Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to... He's at 50 HP. I've got decisions, but it's not gonna be enough. I need the Crescent Spear just to keep alive. That's literally all I can do. I need to crush this guy while I'm doing it. Okay, know thy place. Fluorescent Spear. Gather energy. That's literally all I can do, damn. God. Sucks. Alright, I'm basically dead. Damn, okay. I guess the game really doesn't want me to win here. Oh, GG. God. Not getting any good runs here. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, that is gonna be the, yeah, that's gonna be the Regent. I didn't really get any luck here, so... Yeah. A fantastic explosion marks the arrival of the Regent. His Majesty's spaceship shattered beyond repair. Finally, I arrive. Okay, finally we're getting some cards. Okay. At least we got to the second act, but I'm clearly not satisfied, but eh. What can you do? Alright. We're now going to transition over to the Necrobinder, so hopefully that run goes a little bit better. But we'll have to see. I hope you guys enjoyed that run, and we're just going to move right into the next one. See you guys in a moment.